Oh, a little murder on the lens.
All those people played Santo?
I hope there's also a boy, Billy Gonzalez.
Wait, Santo is in the treasure, so he's part of the treasure, or?
This is actually my favorite Castlevania sequel.
I'm losing a fortune! Still!
Renee, my man, give me Cinco.
Manos, the hands of... Oh, never mind.
Vin Diesel in The Slow and the Steady.
Well, there goes the A-Team. Can we just follow them? Okay.
Dr. Cesar Sepulveda, nuclear physicist.
Thursdays on Telemundo.
Thanks, keep the car.
Now remember, Jerry, you've convinced your wife of 30 years you're blind. Can't keep this up.
My dearest colleagues,
Honey Bunches.
I took the liberty of holding this meeting here at my house
Impressed?
to inform you all,
You're fired.
distinguished members of the Metaphysic Research Society, about the work of an esteemed friend of mine, known to all of you for his scientific work, as well as having dedicated his whole life while hiding his identity, to fight effectively against crime.
McGrath?
Let me introduce you to Santo.
MF2!
Gentlemen,
Wow.
after long and thorough studies done by me, I have come to the conclusion that it's possible to return someone by the decomposition of matter to a previous existence.
Are you saying that if I were to materialize, I could live in a bygone time, a supposed life that I had already lived before?
Yeah, you nailed it.
Exactly, Doctor. And with that, we can discover the origins of many millennial cultures, cities, archaeological monuments, treasures, and much more.
Can you explain to us the experiment?
With pleasure, Doctor. Will you kindly follow me?
I'd prefer to confuse you more extensively elsewhere.
Come in.
Cool synth, bro.
This is my mechanical invention. It's actually a time machine.
No, that's the chair.
The experiments consist in making the chosen subject, by decomposition its atoms, to be projected in time and space to a previous life.
Have you tested the experiment?
No,
Was I supposed to?
Then it's just a theory like any other.
a theory that can be demonstrated. All the research I have done led me to be sure of success.
If you are so sure, Santo, why haven't you tried it?
Well, because I
See
haven't
if I can
found a
just
will
get
test
that
subject.
mask off yet.
In this
Let's see if I can
The ideal
just
subject will
tick,
be of
reveal who you
different
are.
and
I can't, I don't wanna.
biological reasons, but the biggest obstacle is always the fear of the unknown.
And it's natural.
Like my accent.
I will decline myself such honor because this experiment could be potentially dangerous, right?
Yes, it could be dangerous for the test subject's present life to experience a relief in past life.
Yet you had no problem exposing this theory, right?
They're the Heathers of the science world.
Peso bills, y'all.
Don't look at me. I'm from Central Casting.
I know that what happened today must be a great disappointment for you.
Exactly, Doctor. I trusted I will find help, but rather, it was the opposite. A complete disaster.
Don't say that. You haven't failed. You will succeed.
Not at this, though.
Cognac?
I prefer coffee.
And the straw.
Bring him a cup of coffee, please.
With pleasure, sir.
This way, gorgeous.
Thanks, I always get confused in these roundabouts.
Your niece wants to say goodnight to you, sir.
I'm going to sleep. Good night, Uncle.
First, we wrestle.
Good night, honey.
Body slam.
Good night, Luisa.
Good night, random child.
Good night, everybody.
Sleep well, sweetie. Sweet dreams, dear.
And dream of earless, silver-faced demons.
I appreciate that you brought Paquita to live with you.
She's such a sweet little girl.
I remember she was very young when her parents were killed by the mob.
You remember that, little
You made an
girl?
oath to take care of her.
Poor thing. But your love has made her very happy. I'm sure that you will be an excellent mother for Paquita.
I really hope so.
Because I was a terrible father.
Once I prove my experiment is correct, we will think about our future.
Listen, Santo. You know that we scientists are not convinced by simple, unproven theories. We must have proof.
Prove. That's what I wish.
Prove.
Person that will help me to prove that I am right.
No, don't look at me. I'm your friend, but I ain't got the guts for that.